Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here at the First Alert Desk. You may have tried to join our stream just a minute ago. Sorry about that. We had some microphone issues, but we have that all worked out now. And we want to give you a look at some of the stories that we are following on your Sunday. We appreciate you joining us. I hope you're enjoying this chilly weekend that we've been having. I've got my turtleneck on. I had my jacket on just about a second ago, right up until we did this. But we want to give you a look at some of our news headlines for the day. Hopefully, you've already been joining us for our Atlanta Pride coverage. The Atlanta News First team was out there, as well as, thousands of other people. So definitely a chilly day for everybody out there. For your First Alert forecast, make sure you join our First Alert Desk Kit tonight at 8. That is when Cutter Martin is going to be giving you a look at the weather that you can expect for the upcoming week. But in the meantime, I'm just here to give us a rundown of just a few of the things that our reporters are working on. A quick programming note, we do, in fact, have a 6:30 newscast tonight. I know it has been a while since we've had one of those because of football, but we have one tonight. We have that at 6:30 on CBS. You can also join us at 11 on CBS, and then you can join us at 10 o'clock over on Peachtree TV. So we aim to have you covered wherever you go. Of course, you can also watch us on atlantanewsfirst.com or how you're watching us now, streaming or through the app. So let's go ahead and take a look at something that Atlanta police has alerted us to. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this image. If you take a look at your screen, Atlanta police are looking for these two young girls. They tell us they reportedly ran away from a women's shelter, and they are considering their missing cases as critical. Raquela Briggs, 12 years old, Danae Brown, 14 years old, apparently told a worker at House of Cherith that they were going to run before they went missing. That's according to police. The nonprofit houses women who are victims of sex trafficking or exploitation. Again, police have marked these missing cases as critical. They really want you to be on the lookout. Briggs is 4'7". She has brown eyes and black hair. Brown, 5'7". She also has brown eyes and black hair. Police are asking anyone who has seen these girls to call the police department's special victims unit. I'm going to give you two numbers here. You can go ahead and jot these down. The first one, 404-546-4260. I'll give that to you again. This is for the Special Victims Unit of Atlanta Police, 404-546-4260. You can also call Crime Stoppers at 404-577-TIPS, which is 8477. I'll give you that one again, 404-577-8477. Police say that these two girls reportedly ran from a women's shelter called House of Cherith. They are considering their missing cases as critical, 12 and 14 years old, and they are urging you to be on the lookout tonight. I've given you two different numbers that if you've seen them or if you have any information as to where they could be, to go ahead and call investigators. We're going to have more on that tonight, but Atlanta police really hoping that the public can help them out in searching for these two young girls. Taking you back out here live with another investigation, this one out of DeKalb County. It's actually a story that we have been following now for the last few days, and the search is continuing today. So we want to stay on top of this news for you. I've got some video here from when this search first initially began. A murder suspect who fired shots at a DeKalb County deputy still on the run today, according to the DeKalb County Police Department. DeKalb County officers said that sheriff's deputies actually responded to the area of Juliet Road around 3 p.m. searching for murder suspect Demetrius Nicholas. Nicholas had fired at deputies before fleeing into the woods, and police say the wooded area was searched. Nicholas was not found. This was the other day. This was Friday. Police say one of the deputies sustained minor injuries, and police have asked the public to avoid that area around Juliet Road and Memorial Drive. The area has since been cleared. Like I said, you're looking at video from the initial search the other day, but police want you to know that the suspect has not been caught yet. As far as the deputy who was injured, we are told that he was grazed. They weren't sure if it was the actual bullet or perhaps glass from the suspect shooting into the vehicle that he was driving at the time. That's according to Sheriff Melody Maddox with the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. She mentioned that as of now, the deputy's spirit is very high, very much in touch with the job he does and love what he does, in their words. So the suspect, I want to pull up an image for you here. We have this information on our website, atlantanewsfirst.com. So here is an image of the suspect they are talking about. This is Demetrius Nicholas. They say that he is wanted for a homicide that happened June 22nd on Woodbine Drive. He is considered armed and dangerous. Police are saying if you see this man, do not approach him. Just go ahead and call 911. But this has been an ongoing search now. I'm just going to scroll through our web stories so that you can look and get those details for yourself. As I said, this has been something that we have continued to update over the last few days. But he is wanted for a murder that happened on Woodbine Drive. Investigators have been looking for him, and they are saying that he is armed and dangerous, and he is accused of shooting at a DeKalb County deputy. So it's been a few days now. The suspect is still at large, and investigators are urging you, if you have any information, to go ahead and call. And this man is considered armed and dangerous. We want to continue to stay on top of this investigation. Just as soon as we get a possible break in the case, we will bring those details to you. But in the meantime, they are asking the community there in DeKalb County to be alert, to remain vigilant. The video I showed you, like I said, happening in Stone Mountain, this is from a couple of days ago, but we are continuing to update it here online because as of now, this person is still on the run. All right, we want to take you back out here. Here's something else that we have been covering. Shifting gears here a little bit. Maybe you have joined us for the Pride Parade and all of our coverage for it. Thousands of people were out there today, or maybe you chose to have the best seat in the house, which was watching on Atlanta News First. We had all that streaming for you, and we had a whole crew out there. In fact, some of our team members were just coming back just before I was going live here on the First Alert desk. So definitely a good time, definitely a little bit chillier than they had experienced last year, but just a really nice event where everybody could come together. Everybody was happy, a day of unity and just being yourself. Always so encouraged. We've got some video from this year, and we have plenty of it. If you missed any part of the parade, or you say, hey, I want to go back and see that again, we have a lot of clips and a lot of pictures on atlantanewsfirst.com. I also imagine if you follow any of our reporters or our anchors, you will see the images that they have posted as well. So today, they've had events all weekend long, but the Pride Parade, really the biggest event of the festival, it drew more than 100,000 people. That's what they said they were anticipating this year to the streets of Midtown. Now, traditionally, it was stepping off from the Atlanta Civic Center MARTA station and continuing down Peachtree Street, and the parade turning right onto 10th Street and ending a block from the Charles Allen Gates to Piedmont Park. So quite the route there. Lots of colors, lots of people, just so happy to be there and just celebrate unity, celebrate togetherness, celebrate being who you are. So very exciting, and Atlanta News First is always so proud to be a part of this event. We had a float out there as well, and it wasn't just us. There were a lot of organizations, Delta, Coca-Cola. Something to keep in mind, meteorologist Cutter Martin was mentioning that I remind you all, hey, there's our float right now, that the 10th Street exit from the connector is pretty trafficy, so go ahead and keep that in mind. It probably will be for at least the next couple of hours because the parade has wrapped up, but of course there are still other festivities happening in Midtown, so just something to be aware of. If you are headed into town tonight, just be aware of some traffic, be aware of some delays, and like I said, we've got a whole lot more information on atlantanewsfirst.com. In fact, I am going to pull that up here. because we have a photo gallery which has a lot of different pictures. I'm just going to scroll down to it right now. I'm going to save you all a little bit of work, and then if you want to go check it out for yourself, you can. All right, it's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. But in the meantime, hey, at least we have all this really great video. We have plenty of it that you can look at. So a very exciting event, and we are going to have more coverage on it tonight. We had reporter Joshua Skinner out there. He's going to be bringing us a story. And we also had First Alert meteorologist Cutter Martin out there. He's going to be telling us more about it. So we hope that you were able to, whether if you weren't able to get out there yourself, we hope that you joined us for some of our live coverage. Watching it, I could see that our team had a very good time. So hopefully you all are enjoying your Sunday and staying warm, staying safe. Again, we are going to have a 6:30 newscast, and you can join us at 10 on Peachtree TV, and you can come back to CBS at 11 to join us there. All right, I got these pictures to pull up, so hey, why don't we end when I'll show you a couple of those. All right, there we go. We've got a whole photo gallery. Everybody decked out. Flags, banners, floats, signs, t-shirts, the whole shebang. So you could go ahead and take a look for yourself. Like I said, there were so many different organizations out there, so many groups, all in support of Pride. So we appreciate you joining us here at the First Alert Desk. Again, you can join meteorologist Cutter Martin at 8. He is going to have a look at your forecast and what you can expect for the week. In the meantime, we will see you tonight. Have a great day. Take care.